there's a pin here. To take off the seat, there are 2 bolts and the plastic pieces that I already have removed here. The bolts are 5mm, and all you need is an Allen wrench. To remove the battery, there are only 2 screws, Phillips head here and here. Remember to always take the negative lead off first. You can see the negative lead is right here by a minus sign. When taking off the bolts, on most batteries there is a nut on the underside of the bolt. You will need to remove the bolt completely, pull off all the leads, and then you will want to reinsert the bolt. The positive terminal is generally red and identified by a plus sign. After you reinsert the bolt and have all the leads off, you should be ready to pull the battery. And it's that easy. We are now going to remove the gas tank, or at least prop it up. To do this, there are 2 5mm bolts. If you have a ratchet with an extension and an Allen socket, much easier. Put the extension on and loosen the bolt. As you can see here, we've got the gas tank propped up with a rubber mallet. It is a dead blow. It is rubber on the outside, non-conductive, and will not damage paint or the reflective shielding up here. We want to make sure we have it secured in a good spot. And there are multiple ways to do this, but this is the easiest and what most people will have in their house or shop. To remove the air filter, we are going to have to take off all of these exterior bolts. Now went through and removed all of these bolts. As you can see, the small Phillips head silver bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4 back here on the back side, and there's a 5th, and the same 3 on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then there is a small plastic tie down on the front side. Those are 10mm bolts. There's 3 of them. As you can see, I've taken it off, but I've reinstalled the bolts. After you get those 2 bolts out and all the surrounding bolts and the retainer bracket, the top piece should come directly off. The air filter will just pop out. Nothing holds it in other than the plastic piece that we just took off. To take the bottom part of the intake off, there's 2 vacuum lines right here and right here on the back side. Pull the little clamps, pull them off, and then you can just slide these rubber hoses off. After you get the bolts out of these plastic rivets are in the intake tubes. You pull the black plastic Phillips head out, and then the whole thing will pop out.
Are we ready to pick up on it?
Yeah.
I'm letting you do the pull on my side's already pretty much out.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, it's long, that's why. Okay.
Here's the 3rd vacuum hose. And you just twist it and pull it. Oh, no, there we go. That's how you remove the plastic above the coil packs to get to the spark plugs. You can see how 1 is already marked. 1 and 2 are connected in the same wire loom. 4 and 3, 4 is marked, and it's connected to number 3 in the wire loom. To remove the coil packs, pull the clips off. To get the coil pack out, twist it side to side, and while you pull up on it, twist it. It pops right out. Alright, so now I'm going to do 1 spark plug at a time. That way the coil packs are marked on top. If you can read the 1, you can read the 3, and you can read the 4 from this angle. But I'm going to do 1 spark plug at a time. That way we don't get things mixed up. The torque spec is 8 foot-pounds, and that is not very much, but that is the correct spec. All you got to do is push it in, you'll feel it seat, and that's it. After you get all the spark plugs in and out, put the coils back on. Do them after you did them one at a time. You just plug everything back in and start the reverse order.